Peace, everyone. I hope you are having an amazing day. In this short episode of my podcast, I'll be giving you some insight into colloquial language. COLLOQUIAL. Now, you might be wondering what is the blasted colloquial language, huh? I've never heard of it. Well, don't worry, because I assure you that after listening to this episode, you'll be able to understand and use colloquial expressions in your day to day life. By the way, the word blasted, BLASTED, which I used earlier, is an example of colloquial language. It is used to express annoyance or frustration. Note that using blasted in this context is informal and it's not typically used in formal writing or professional settings. Before we start our episode, I want to let you know that if you are having difficulty in understanding this episode, you can simply go to description. I have left the transcript for this episode there that you can read. So let's start by listening to a conversation between two people. This will help us better understand colloquial language in context. Then I'll explain what colloquial language is and break it down for you. Person 1. Hey bro, you have been cooped up COOPED up UP in your room all day today. You know loneliness isn't good for you. You gotta go out and hang out with your friends. Person 2. Please don't disturb me. Can't you see I'm trying not study? Alright everyone, did you notice the two colloquial words, or we can also say colloquialisms, tryna, TRYNA, and gotta, GOTTA, used in the previous conversation? Have you ever heard words like these? Or do you know what they mean? Some of you might not be familiar with these words because they are primarily used in spoken language, and we often learn English through formal instruction such as books, teachers, etc., who may not use these informal expressions. However, it is kind of essential to understand them as they are commonly used in everyday conversations. So, to clarify, tryna, it is a casual way of saying trying to, and gotta, GOTTA, means got to. Now, there are many more words like these in English that we often hear native speakers using in movies, podcasts, and everyday conversations. These words are called colloquialisms or colloquial language. Remember that colloquial language is very informal and typically used in spoken language, not in formal situations like interviews, schools, or formal writing. Native speakers often use contractions and shortened forms of words like the ones that I mentioned earlier because they tend to prioritize efficiency and convenience in their communication. There are numerous colloquial words. You can also say colloquialisms like gonna, wanna, buta, kuda, etc., that you should know if you want to understand or sound like a native speaker and to fit in with them. However, if you don't live in an English speaking country and don't engage with English media like movies, YouTube videos, or podcasts, then you may not need to learn colloquialisms as they are not typically used in formal writing such as books and articles or in academic and professional settings. But if you want to sound more natural and conversational in your English, learning colloquialisms can still be helpful. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you found it helpful and informative. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.